We're really underappreciated for our exploration potential because we've really turned Bethania from a little, small project with a few million ounces to something that's got potential for tens of millions or even potentially over 100 million silver ounces.
StockPulse.com. We're on location, PDAC 2023, and I've got David Stein. He's the head treasure hunter here for KUYA Silver. David, good to see you.
Good to see you. Yeah,
you chuckle about that.
That title.
Well, that's what we're doing here.
My business cards now.
Yeah, we're hunting hidden treasures. That's what we're doing, right?
That's right. Yes, you're right.
Latest and greatest with KUYA.
So we've got stuff going on two different projects right now. Our flagship and still our focus is Peru. We've got the Bethania mine. Most recently, we announced a toll milling agreement, so we're basically setting up all the commercial agreements so that we can go back into production there. And there'll be more news on that, in the coming months. And then our exploration project, or our earlier stage project, is in Northern Ontario, and we're actually drilling there right now. So we're excited to get some results in the next month or two there, and potentially have a second project that we can look at developing.
Excellent. Yeah, let's back up and get back down to Bethania there. I know, sure. Talk about building the toll mining operation. I'm a big fan of that, of course. Get some cash flow generated. I think that could work in this market. But give us a little more of an update on Bethania.
Sure. So, if we go back to last year, we put out a resource estimate, first ever. We got permits to build a new mill there. And we still have those. We got a PEA done, which was fantastic. We also made a lot of new discoveries on surface. So we've expanded the exploration footprint of Bethania by probably 4 to 5 fold from where we started. So we've got a huge opportunity there, both to get something into production here very soon, and also longer term, we think we can make the project a lot bigger through exploration. So, in terms of what we're looking at doing right now, walk before you run, get the toll milling going. That would allow us to kind of de-risk the mine and, get some, a little bit of cash flow. And then we still intend to build our own mill, down the road. Maybe even later this year we'll start that. And, once that project will take us about 12 months once we make the go decision. But if we're toll milling, then we can actually, make some money in the meantime, which is a better position to be in than just waiting for the mine to be built.
Yeah. Shareholders excited about this, I imagine?
Yeah, look, over the years we've developed I think a bit of a different shareholder base than most juniors, whereas a lot of our shareholders want to see us get into production. So that is a focus for us, despite the fact, and I think we're really underappreciated for our exploration potential because we've really turned Bethania from a little small project with a few million ounces to something that's got potential for tens of millions or even potentially over 100 million silver ounces down the road, with all the new properties we've acquired in the last 2-3 years, and also the surface exploration we've done. We've got a lot better understanding what the opportunity is, and I think Bethania is going to be a really big project, in the next 3 to 5 years, and it's going to be up to us to deliver that.
Yeah. And then fast forward again, back up here, some exciting exploration.
Yeah, I think, we have that diversification. We've got an earlier stage project, but it does have some similarities with Bethania. That's why we acquired it in the first place. It's super high grade veins that can be produced at a small tonnage. And small tonnage might sound bad, but it's actually good, because what that means is that the infrastructure that we need to build is going to be cheaper, and raising capital in this market is probably the most difficult and the biggest risk for mining companies. So if we've got a project that we can put into production, let's say with 300 or 500 tons per day, the capex on that will be really low, and it's something we can also do more quickly. We can permit it more quickly. It's not going to be controversial with locals and the indigenous community, etc. So I think as compared to most mining companies want to just go big open pit, huge capex, $100 million. We're kind of going the other way. We want to build things small, incremental, and then just keep doing that over and over again. And Northern Ontario gives us that opportunity almost to reproduce what we're doing in Peru right now, but a few years later.
Okay, David Stein, appreciate that update there. David Stein, he runs he runs the show here at Kuya Silver, KUYA, Toronto Venture Exchange. Good update, David.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.